Waterloo is a city in Ontario, Canada. It is the smallest of three cities in the regional municipality of Waterloo and is adjacent to the city of Kitchener. Waterloo is home to three post-secondary schools: Conestoga College, University of Waterloo, and Wilfrid Laurier University. Due to the fact that the city is home for many students, Waterloo has a high density of people with a population of over 113,000 people. The large population of students create opportunities for large street parties with astonishing attendance on celebrations like homecoming and St. Patrick's Day. The problem with all of this is the aftermath, which causes huge messes in streets filled with litter. Even when there is an attempt to properly dispose of waste, there is still a problem of overflowing garbage cans due to the high volume of students and lack of garbage truck pickups, which leaves trash all over the city and strain on everyone who lives there. These altercations can be detrimental to the environment. First, it causes harm to nature and the animal life. Plastic and litter can suffocate plants, and when mistaken for food, can cause wildlife to choke or become poisoned by them. Additionally, small microplastics caused from litter can get into drains and cause the same dangerous effects to the aquatic life.
Litter can also be detrimental to human health. Rats, flies, and other vermin that visit garbage are the same flies that contaminate food and increase the risk of salmonella, which causes typhoid fever, food poisoning, and other major illnesses. The overflowing of garbage and litter causes air pollution and respiratory diseases. This leads to the air being contaminated by carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, and methane. Approximately 25% of drinking water in Waterloo comes from the Grand River. Twice a year, the Ancient Mariners Canoe Club of Cambridge organizes a cleanup of the Grand River where they regularly pull out 75 to 80 bags of garbage. And with a growing student population, calls for more demands for drinking water and more toilets flushing, which means even more treated sewage eventually making its way into the river. As many on-resident students know, many apartments and student residencies don't have a garbage schedule, but rather a garbage chute where attitudes towards the environment are shifted, and students are less cautious and more incentivized to throw their garbage down the chute at their convenience. The result of these impulsive decisions leads to the excess of waste pollution. It will cost taxpayers about $18.5 million for curbside collection as Waterloo implements strict garbage rules. In order to reduce the amount of waste pollution in Waterloo, the new rules result in trash to now be collected bi-weekly, while green bins and recycling will be collected every week. 4 trash bags is the maximum for each legal duplex. The region of Waterloo also provides waste reduction tips on their website.
Now let's talk about Laurier Sustainability Office, which is committed to implementing an evolving approach to raising awareness and inspiring action towards creating a more sustainable future. Through the office's projects that span operations, education, and community partnerships, sustainability has been embedded into Laurier's university life. The office team has since grown to 2 full-time positions filled by Laurier student employees. The Sustainability Office at Wilfrid Laurier University deploys strategic objectives that foster a sustainably minded campus community. The objectives include creating and advancing partnerships in the greater community to share, cultivate, and form sustainable programs, supporting the development of sustainability research at Laurier, organizing events to convey the mission of the Sustainability Office, and considering all economic pillars in the decision-making process. Several different waste reduction and diversion programs are offered by the Sustainability Office, including focuses on organics, e-waste, batteries, fluorescents, and cell phones. Key programs include the 40-cent reusable mug discount at any vendor on the Waterloo campus, the Eco Container program that provides reusable clamshell containers, and water filling stations across campus that track the number of plastic bottles diverted from the landfill. A student group at Laurier known as the Laurier Eco-Hawks works actively to maintain a sustainable culture within Laurier's community. The Eco-Hawks took to the streets around Ezra Avenue to help clean up after a St. Patrick's Day party that left a significant amount of waste pollution within the Waterloo region. The cleanup team did a fantastic job and helped eliminate the majority of waste pollution left. Efforts like this are crucial to Laurier's sustainable university culture.
Waterloo citizens are very proud to be eco-friendly. The city boasts the first ever Blue Bin program in the province. In 2017, residents were able to cut down their one-time garbage use to the point where 60% was diverted away from the landfill. Through that period, landfill garbage declined by upwards of 20%. With the increase in resident awareness for sorting waste, greenhouse gas emissions have decreased by 22,000 metric tons. The City of Waterloo offers free tours of the landfill through their environmental education centers on site. On the tour, citizens can visit the recycling facility and learn about how to recycle. They will also be taken by bus to the landfill tipping point to understand the process of waste disposal. The Education Center also offers presentations for businesses and organizations to promote proper sorting of waste. This is in large part due to the expansion cell built in 2018 named South Expansion Cell SE-48. In order to build the cell, 300,000 cubic meters of soil and clay were excavated from the ground to make way for the garbage. The remaining will form a 2.2 meter thick wall at the cell's bottom. The cell is 3.7 hectares large and took all of 8 months to construct. Upon completion, there are improvements made to the gas and green energy collection system. There are more positives. Compost use is up by 50%, while recycling has seen a 6% growth. However, residents are still not doing enough. Each day, the Waterloo Region's landfill site receives garbage at the weight equivalent to 140 elephants. The landfill is doing what it can to not increase that number, as it only accepts waste from the Waterloo Region, even considering the relatively large remaining capacity.
The yard waste collected curbside and at public drop-off facilities is taken to the Cambridge landfill site. Brush and Christmas trees are shredded into mulch, and grass clippings and other types of yard waste are composted in large outdoor windrows. Every year, the yard waste produces approximately 25,000 cubic meters of finished compost and mulch, which is given to members of the local community. Gases such as methane are collected from the landfill using an extraction system that consists of trenches and wells installed within the landfill. Underground pipes bring the gas to a power plant, which uses combustion engines to produce the electricity that is fed into the power supply grid. Between 4,000 and 6,000 homes in the Waterloo area use this electricity produced from landfill gas. By 2030, it is expected that the Waterloo Region landfill will be entirely at maximum capacity. 15 million tons of waste will be contained within the 71-hectare area. Moving forward, the region has been researching new waste management alternatives as part of their waste master plan process to compensate for this issue and provide a new solution. The Waterloo Region is large and produces a significant amount of waste each year. Over time, the dangers of increased waste will grow and may bring negative consequences to the citizens who live both in the region and all over. However, with the significant efforts being put forth, Waterloo is a leader in the advancements of waste management and will continue to search for new ways to improve the issue.